And you're live with the High Priestess Phoenix. Oops, that's not going to work. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, light worker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru. I was about to say mystique. That was weird. And messenger of God. Oh no, moon day. Sorry, I'm like, whoa. What's up, everyone? What's up? What's up to all the new people? Jeez. You guys came in while I was sleeping. I was sleeping on yous. Hey, what's up? Welcome. I am your guide through the awakening. I cannot do this for you. I'm going to show you what it looks like and how to do it and to be brave, but you must take brave steps on your own, okay? In order to keep up with me, you would have had to catch all the shit that I posted in my community page and probably my last couple of videos because, you know, they always mean something. Everything means something. I didn't do a video yesterday because I was working hard for my money. Today we had to, you know, okay, not right now. We had to step into a new zone. Get in the zone. Auto zone. Alright, no! Oh gosh, we're off to a great start. I checked out of my hotel and I checked back into my car, which was awesome. This is the first time I'm sitting in my car. I spent all day cleaning out my car and putting everything in. And, you know, as funny as it is, I want to point out, all adventures start in my car. They always start in my car. So, like, I had this unbelievable feel as I was packing up the room to go to the car. It's like, it's that feel again. That feel. I know that feel. I used to fear that feel of we're about to change, movement, chaos. You know what I mean? Difference, you know, everything like that. But I was really excited because as much as I sleep in my car and we, you know, spend time in the car, I don't spend all my time in the car. I spend all my time outside of the car. And I do that anywhere I'm at. But it's so peaceful, you know what I mean? The scenery and everything is just different, and it's just so much better than being there. Plus, just the energy in general. I went through a lot of different crazy energies going through this morning. I had to, you know, break down my altar and put that up, and that's always a huge, heavy feel. And then I was putting away all of my feathers from this season into my, you know, into my altars, I have a feather altar that I have inside of all of my altar gear. And that was really suspenseful. Because, I mean, I don't have much to show, but those are so much. They tell, each one of those feathers tells a crazy story. And, you know, you have to keep up with this story. And one day the whole story will be told in its big picture. But it's a forever-ending story. So let's keep going on with the story. I don't know. I just feel, I can't tell you what it really is. I can only tell you what it feels like. I feel a huge wave of change coming. Like a huge sense of completion and a huge wave of something new. Completely new. So that was really cool. Again, it took me forever to just ground. I barely grounded. And then the wind started and I just didn't want to sit in the wind. So we're sitting in the car for right now. We're going to do... Normally on Sundays I do my light works and then I do all of that, but I didn't get what yous. So I'm going to do some light, some spiritual, and some something. I had somebody in my comments asking me to do an oracle read. I was talking to people about that too, the difference between tarot and oracle. So we're going to go ahead and do both. I'm going to put spiritual growth spread, a 3-card spread, and then I'm going to pull 3 oracles too. I'll start with the oracles and we'll just kind of back and forth it. I'm going to pull the wisdom oracles. What is this bullshit called? Don't know. Wisdom of the oracle. Yes. Alright, let's just see. Now, what is the difference? I told them, tarot tells you what it is. The oracle gives you guidance on what's to come. You know what I mean? How to, you know, step into it. Snap into a Slim Jim. What is it? Let's see. Oh, we gotta be flexible. That's what it is right now, dude. That's what it is you gotta be flexible. For reals. What's the number? 19? I went to 24, which is time for a nap. It is so time for a nap. Amen, Holy Spirit. It really is. I mean, as soon as I got here, I'm filled with all this vitality and all this energy, and I've been going. And then I sat down and I had a cigarette, and I was like, okay, I'm going. I want to go to work. I want to do all kinds of great things with my day. And they're like, nah, bitch, it's Monday. I was like, I don't care if it's Monday. I got energy on this Monday. Can't I use it? They're like, use it right. I'm like, oh, you guys suck. And then it's time for a nap. Ah! I don't know. Anyways, forget it. Forget it. You don't know how they talk. Be flexible. 72, 73. Teachable, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. Well, that's what it takes over here. Like, I can't help you if you're not open to, being helped. You know what I mean? And then I can only give you so much help. You have to apply this to your life. It's like any other teaching course. This is not just teaching. This is like self-healing. I teach you self-healing, right? I am your spiritual teacher, seer, shaman, all that bullshit. All right? Yep. Oracle message. A tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure when I'm getting downloads already. Remain supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. And that's me. It's like, I heard that over the weekend. That was one of the videos I made, was thriving or surviving. You don't understand. I got to keep going back until I can do it better. Why? Because there's levels to this shit, and you don't know where I'm at and what I'm actually trying to accomplish. I have to earn the badges. You can't just go from kindergarten to graduate. Seriously, you have to keep... If you've ever been to school, which I thought everyone had, some of you hadn't, you've been, deprived, whatever. But in the beginning of the year, they spend all year reviewing what you learned last year. Then they throw in some new shit in the middle of the year. And then they spend the last of the year reviewing with the new shit that they threw in, plus the beginning of the year. It's always a review. Always. Okay? Willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, other people will be more flexible with you too. And that's really cool too, because Taz, she's like, I'm not like about to not talk to you. She's telling me she wants to help me, and that's exactly what Ray said as soon as I got here. He's like, we need to fix your car. And that's what Taz said, we need to fix your car. She's like, I know a guy that can get some parts and stuff. We can do some stuff. I was like, all right. So I'm supposed to, I forgot to do it before I got on this video, is send her my make and model and what I need out of it. And that's really it, is like, this is my adventure. Like, I love this dude, this fucking car is a fucking chariot. It was blessed since the day I got it, dude. It's been nothing but a blessing. It really doesn't need a whole bunch of shit. I was all freaking out about I couldn't make it and all this, and I'm always freaking out. It literally, I don't even, give me a minute. Traction control is off. I don't need that. I need to know the hood is open. Oh yeah, why'd I do that? I'm trying to see how many miles I have. Give me a minute. It's got 156,000 miles on it, and it's a Chevy, bro. These bitches go till 200 and like fucking forever 1,000 miles. I haven't really even, and the bitch is just, she's a beauty. I love her. We need to fix her. That's what we were talking about. Also, I need to go, and yeah, I'm gonna keep that one to myself. I forgot. They gave me something really great to take care of today, and I haven't took care of it. I have all day, but I need to take care of it. Which could, it's a seed to plant for my future possible. Good shit. Common sense is important, so stay open-minded, curious, blah, blah, blah. Other people want to fuck with you. That's what they said. They want to fuck with you? Why? Because why not? They want to help you. Relationship message. In every... oh, gosh. They're like, how is she feeling today? My boys, bro. Hey, I still love you. I remember I went all sour and shit. It wasn't me. It was no, just kidding. It was wholly me. It's solely me, bro. I'm not going to blame it on anything outside of me anymore. But, as you can see, I'm working on me forever and ever. So, work with me. Or don't. I don't care. Somebody else will be flexible. Oh, God. And as soon as it said relationship message, I was like, oh, yeah, the twin flames, and you didn't burn everybody's ass this weekend. And, oh, God, and Baloney Barb. That was hilarious. Dude, after everything, I got off work, and it was Baloney Barb. I laughed so fucking hard. Did you laugh so hard? I don't know what you guys did with that picture, but I laughed hard at it. In every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? I mean, I wish somebody would prove me wrong. I was wrong about the water. I got into a fight with Marshall about some fucking, what I thought he was promoting was alcohol, but it turned out to be water. It's called liquid death. I was like, oh, now you're selling death in a fucking can? You're such a... This was after gin and juice, so I was already kind of riled up. And I didn't realize it till like maybe a whole 2 months later. I was at 7-Eleven, I saw them selling the shit. Anyways, forgive me for I knew not what I did, I guess. You know, whatever. Anyways, do I have to be right? I don't know, prove me wrong. I like to be proved wrong. I have no problem saying I'm sorry, I was wrong. I know how to take it. It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. Meet me halfway. I mean, I'm always compromising. I just feel like I've gone way above the halfway mark. I ran it all the way as a touchdown, and I was the only one there, and it was like I had to run it home. The appearance of this cardinal reading could also signal that you have met someone who may not be your type. I mean, who's that guy? But who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right. All right, cool. For you, are they bringing in a new guy? Oh, there's a new guy. There's always some new guy. Be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. I mean, the choice is mine. We know how we feel about the past. Prosperity message. Even when you have a clear vision of how you're going to manifest something, what it'll look like, who you will share it with, and what will be available to you, you need to relax and be open to possibilities. That's what happened, dude. My daughter said that to me. She said that as soon as she woke up this morning. I was like, I didn't think of that. She's like, what if they call us, Mom, and to just move into a place? I was like, I didn't think about that. And it's totally true, because it's all the way up in the fucking air for sure. I just wasn't thinking about any of that this morning. I was thinking about cleaning out the car, putting everything in, how nice it'll be to sit outside, and then getting to work. I wasn't really thinking about that. But at the same time, I'm always just, the music, oh my gosh, after the Grammys, that's funny. It's like, dude, I got that shit in the bag, bro. Got it in the bag. Put it in the bag. And it's full circle jerkers. I mean, I told you I was going to, get an RV, travel, make music, do all this great shit. Super awesome sauce. All I need to do is come up with a couple of fucking ends. And I gotta be honest, as soon as I got here, it's a different kind of vibe. I gotta be honest, dude. I've been out of here for a long time, but out here, I was doing it out of a sense of desperation or maybe boredom. I'm not real sure, but I feel it, bro. It's like I don't want to just sit here. I'd rather work than sit here. And now that I've dropped my payments, I really want to fucking seize the day. I always feel like that every motherfucking Monday before they drop some shit on me. But I really want to seize the fucking day. And I really want to start my life. And I feel like it's really like about to burst into fucking action. I have all this shit, like all this inspiration, like they said. And I'm just ready. I'm just ready to go. Like let me like do some shit. Like I want to do everything. I'm going to get my hands dirty. What does it look like? Who will you share it? Blah, blah, blah. Spirit has so much better plans for you. It could be a job you hadn't thought of, a new source of money, or some opportunity that eludes your imagination. And that's it too. It's like you stand there, and I said that before I got here. God brought me here. He's going to bring me somewhere from here that's going to be better than the place that I came from. And that's what I sensed. I was like, I don't really feel like I'm going back there this weekend. I don't feel it. I mean, if I do, it's a pause for the cause, but I don't feel it. I felt this sense of absolute completion and goodbye as I left that hotel this morning. I really did. It was a weird feel. it was a real feel. But I felt it. Like, it's time to say goodbye to this place. This place and this time. And I told everybody who I was, and I said my goodbyes, and and it's like, I prayed for all these people, I blessed these people, I cried for these people, I fought these people, these were my people for a long time, bro. And I feel like it's time to go find new people to bless and fight and bless and fight and be flexible and remind yourself, this or something better manifests for me now. What was I chanting? Only good is coming to me, abundance, love, and prosperity. That's what I was chanting when I was driving here. Only good is coming to me, abundance, love, and prosperity. And I felt it too, like I just feel it, and that's what I told everyone. I feel like something great's going to happen. It's time for greatness, dude. I feel like we're going to break through. In the sense of we break through to get to that next level of, hard work and all of that good stuff. I'm taking everything to new levels and bringing on new projects and stuff. Give me a project, bitch. What's up? Then we'll be willing to bend a little. Enjoy the miraculous results. Protected message. Protection. When you or someone else, that's what I said too. I told him, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do, but when I start this video, I'll know what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I got to do when I leave here, and it's going to take a few hours. And then after that, I'll be ready to like chill with the kids and, maybe take an early night and wake up early. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Protection message. When you or someone else becomes too rigid, you lose access to growth and untapped potential. You find yourself in an us versus them scenario. Loosen up, open your mind and heart, and see if your more flexible approach feels better. They want me to tell you something hilarious. Did you know that Bobby's a Trump supporter? Like 150,000%. Did you know that Mr. Plum, my best and only friend in the world, is a Trump supporter? Did you know my new friend, Ray, is a Trump supporter? Am I a Trump supporter? Oh, man, no. But it doesn't mean I can't love these people. I don't have to force my beliefs on them, and they don't force their fucking... If you do, I'll fucking cut you. Don't try to make me believe in that guy. He's all over. He's already trying to make me... He's making everyone a believer. I don't believe the bullshit. But in the sense of, he doesn't stop them from loving me, and it doesn't stop me from loving them. Be careful with your rigidity. These are people that just want to look to something greater. There's somebody out there that looks at Kanye like he's a god, and I'm like, oh my god, Becky. Look at fucking baloney Barb. Where's Eminem? Oh my god. Why did you fucking tell everyone that fucking Kendrick was gonna win? You did realize he was competing against you when you spoke those words. What an asshole. Anyways. That's what I mean. I can't hate everybody that fucking listens to Kendrick Lamar. I'd have no friends. I can't hate everyone that doesn't like Kanye. I'd have no friends. I cannot hate everyone that fucking likes this goofy ass president. I'd have no one. And really, I like the people that like weird shit. Tell me more. In the sense of, you're a weirdo and I can dig you. I'm cool with it. They just want me to tell you that. That's funny. Do you guys know somebody that's, do you have a black friend? Do you know a Mormon? Do you know a Muslim? Do you eat meat and you're not supposed to? Are you having sex outside of your marriage? Outside of marriage? Should we go through all your sinning ways? Did you tell a lie so you could get out of work today? I love you. The truth is so much better, though. They can't fire you for the truth either. I've done it. I have so done it. I told him the dead-ass truth. I don't know what job it was. I was like, I don't feel like coming in today. They're like, that's not a reason to stay. I was like, I know, but I'm not a liar. And most people would call and cough in your face and make up a story. And and get out of work, but I don't have it in me, and I'm just going to tell you the truth. I'm not coming into work today. Like, I accept that, but we're going to have a talk when you get here. I mean, truthfully, you want me to fucking lie to you? I'm not coming in. I'm not going to put on a show to tell you why I'm not coming in. I'm just going to show you I'm not coming in. So I can't work a job. I'm very inconsistent. Very inconsistent. Okay. Anyways, rigidity will set you up for a fight where there's only losers and no winners. I know, we'd be looking like some losers. What are we going to fight about today? Fucking shadow boxers. Could you find a way to bring about a result that is mutually beneficial? Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a great mediator. Yeah, go talk to your spirit guides and they're going to tell you what I said. Just kidding. They'll tell me if I was wrong. They always end up... I can end up in spiritual court just like you. I'll be having these moments of like, oh, I'm so sorry I didn't know you wasn't gay. Just kidding. I'm such a bitch. I love you. Are you gay? Just kidding. I don't care what you do. Just don't be faking what you are. I can't stand that shit. Like, you're a whole ass fucking fake ass. Alright, moving on. Be flexible. There's something happening in the air. I feel it. Can you feel it? It was like 75 and burning my shoulders. And then this breeze came in. I was like, ooh, I need to put some socks and shoes on and put these fucking sandals away. What was I thinking? It really happened pretty damn fast. Alright, we're going to check one more oracle card. We're going to do the divine in nature because it's divine. And we're back in nature. And I really like it too. I feel so much better being out. I mean, don't get me wrong. My son's all laid out. My daughter's dancing in the other car now. She's just invaded the other car. My son's in the back with this fucking something. Watching something. The dog's actually laid out right here. This way. And that's where you are. Where are you in this? Hey, I didn't actually see the number. Look at that. That's a beautiful card. What does that remind you of? That reminds me of every heavenly mother. 29. Oh, my mom's birthday was the 29th. Oh, 64, 65. That's great. Drink deeply. When you drink from the cup of your own essence, everyone benefits. But when you try to quench the needs of others while your own cup runs dry, everyone pays the price. Now is the time to pull your energy back. Prioritize your sanctuary of time with yourself and honor your directives you hear from your soul. They want me to point out something too. You know, they said the plus and positives of those cards. They fucking pissed me off with the cards talking about, you know, a supportive masculine is going to come in and stuff. And I got to be honest with you guys. Ray has been nothing but supportive, dude. He's like totally supportive, like 110%. Like, he's always watching out for me and my kids. You know, yesterday he had me come out. I was like, well, I'm going to get some gas and shit. He's like, well, come out here and I'll fill up your tank and we can smoke one. And I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to fucking say no to that. You know what I mean? And then I got out today and he's like, you got gas? You guys, you know, he ran a cord up to his freaking generator so we could have electricity so the kids has got their phones. You know, he already knows what's up and shit. He's like, I just want to point that out. Like, there are just, you know, great people are there and available, and it's like a good feel. I just want to point that out. It's like, now is a time to pull your energy back, and that's what this is I get to pull my energy back and focus on just me and just sit with me. You know, when you're not in a high faith, imagine going camping. You're literally just sitting still. And so much happens in that stillness where you can really, like, when you're ready to bounce back, you've got a lot of, you know, bounce back in you. But you really need a lot of that. And that's what was in our 10-day forecast, was rest and repose. Pull back your energy. I've been in, you know what I mean? When I left there with the car packed full and I couldn't even see out the windows again, I had this sense of, you know, the same feeling I always have when it's like it's over. It's like, I don't know where I'm going, but I know what I've left, and I'm so glad to be leaving it. And that's what I told you. It's a feeling of, I can't explain it to you. And yeah, Monday it really sits in. But it's like, you know, you've made, and that's what will happen. Like on a Friday, I'll make a decision, and on Monday we're packing up, we're leaving. You know what I mean? Is usually how it looks and stuff. You're crossing over into a new reality. And though I'm right here where it's comfortable, I need to go where I'm comfortable before I go to the unknown. Get yourself together and get comfortable. Get ready for the unknown. And the unknown is only going to be good. Right? Because I've only sowed good seeds. There's nothing bad out to come and get me, only good things. Now, keep in mind, it's going to be hard work, and there's going to be lots of trials and tribulations, tears. I go looking for that shit every week in my cards. You know what I mean? There's lots of healing and stuff, but right now is just a time because it's like, you know, the first light. I know that we're all in the light, but there's still more dark days to come. We still have winter days. Those are days, you know what I mean, when they told us we're not really going to take off anywhere until about February 23rd is when the energy will really align. When those planets come and all of those planets hit, it's like the 23rd, 24th, 25th, whatever. But even then, March is, you know, March is something else in Colorado. Oh, and I spoke to some people last night. So many things have come in. I mean, I'm serious. I'm overflowing. My cup is overflowing, and that's where I need to just sit and look at it. There is so much. I have put so much in this cup, in this goblet, in this cauldron. They have put so much aspiration, energy, possibilities, ideas, directions. So like last night, one of my rides, there were a bunch of people. They came in for the Avalanche game, which the Avalanche won, like I told you the day before. Anyways, they were from Alaska. And they told me the company that they worked for and how they would, you know what I mean, this company, depending on my resume, would actually send us up there. But anyways, it was all this great stuff, you know, going back to getting my trailer and traveling. Alaska is such a huge one that's calling to me. We're again approaching a summer. They told me that I could take it on the ferry from Washington to Alaska and avoid the whole fucking get a passport type bullshit. I was like, wow, that could be really great. That could be really, really, really great. In the sense of, and that's what, you know, I was talking to Ray about, is getting me my pool trailer. This car isn't made for pulling. It's not. But it could get me to wherever, you know, the next journey is. And that's the thing, is like, there's so much going on right now. They had brought me up to ideas, and they, like, the website they gave me was not just for Alaska, but all over. Something similar to the one I was looking for. You know, I wanted my trailer so I could go travel the lands and do all of this stuff, and we're getting close to it, and it's really exciting. Super exciting. I need a freaking trucker. Hey, have you ever been on the road? Dude, there'd be some hot-ass truckers, bro. They just be traveling like me, just all in their mind, just like having a good time. Them and a dog, usually. They shower. They take good care of themselves. They watch movies like I do. They're just all about being outside, and they make money. They don't really spend it because, you know, I mean, I don't know. I don't think they do. Probably prostitutes or some shit. Anyways, now's the time to pull your energy back. Prioritize the sanctuary of time with yourself and honor the directives you hear from your soul. And that's it too. We're going into, you know, supposedly the season of love, which is Valentine's. We should be loving the shit out of ourselves. Name your bliss, align with it, and then chart a renewed course to follow. The person you are becoming will always cost you comfort. Ooh. Nana, you are so fucking pretty. And that's what I like too. Us being in the car, they're all cute and close and cuddly. I can love them. They're not all far away and, you know, talking shit and shit. Let me say this again for you guys. The person you are becoming will always cost you comfort, relationships, security, places, and opportunities. Choose yourself over everything. That's the beginning to this, and that's what I teach you, is how to let go of your comforts, relationships, your securities, places, and opportunities so that you can really seize new comforts, new relationships. You know what I mean? A sense of security that lies within inside so that you're not really freaking out no matter what's going on outside. You know what I mean? Choose yourself over everything is where we start. I like it. I like it. Isn't that some bullshit too? They gave that bitch, they're showing me Beyonce. They gave her a fucking, I mean, how's that for expansion? What'd you do last year? I broke into country music as a black girl, and they said I couldn't do it. They wouldn't even play my music on the radio, and I got a Grammy for it. Damn, bitch. Go on with your bad self. All right, then. All right, we're going to pull some tarot. Find out our spiritual growth, and then I'm going to close this all up with a Notoria, which is, again, a tarot, but a very sophisticated tarot. Okay. So what do we get out of this? Be flexible. And find your sanctuary in yourself. Choose yourself over everything and be flexible about, the loss and shit. I saw a bunch of great cards. I hate when I look down because I see all the best cards, and then I tell a story before I even see the story. All right. Tell the story. What's the story? Oh, the Sacred Feminine. Dude, isn't that exactly like the card we just pulled? Yes, bitches. Shall I pull it back? Bring it back. I told you, what does that remind you of, Mother Mary? What's the Sacred Feminine? It's actually the Empress card. Mine is the Empress card, which is the Empress. Let's talk about that. And that's what I said, is I need to be able to be in my Empress mode. I switched from the Queens, but you have to harness all your Queens to be able to be in the Empress mode. And I'd be like, all in my fire. All in the Queen of Swords and everything. Let me tell you about the Empress mode, bro. Empress mode. It's right here. The lady is what they call it here. All right. Now, of course, this is exactly where we are. After leaving the Virgin High Priestess, that's me, the 42-year-old Virgin Priestess, the High Priestess Phoenix, after leaving, where we were in our moon energy, who represents the hidden power behind creation, the fool meets the pregnant lady who manifests it. Okay? The pregnant lady who manifests it. So the High Priestess is all about where you get it from, the inside, but then the Empress is putting it into the world. I have had many names, she tells the fool. Some have called me Gaia, to Rhea, to Sybil. While to many I am simply known as the Mother, for I am Earth. I am the bringer of fertility, and I preside over the cycles of being, planting, blossoming, and harvesting. Birth, growth, decline, death, and rebirth. I am the great matrix of nature, and my spirit flows through it, connecting it into a unified sacred whole. My magic flows throughout the world. Every uncurling oak leaf in spring, every humming sea summer bee. I'm getting so many. Okay. Breathe. I'm getting so many of them. Okay. The magic flows throughout the world. Every uncurling oak leaf in spring. Okay, the Oak King is a whole teaching back to the roots. The oak tree, okay? That goes back to druidry, and we're rhyming. Write it down, look it up. I don't give a fuck, okay? Every humming summer bee. We're rhyming again. There was a bee that flew straight at me. Enough. All right, so they're showing me all of these visions and stuff. Every rutting stag, every misty shore. The land beneath your feet is not merely dirt, but a fountain of energy that sustains animals, plants, and people. And that's what I told you. It feels good to be back in the land. I put my sandals on. I put my feet in the dirt. I'm sitting out here in the air and in the breeze. Don't get me wrong. There's fucking buildings and you can hear the traffic, and I'm near a road. I'm near my car. But I sit out in my lawn chair outside of my car in the land, and I space out the whole world that's around me, and I just plant in the land. Do you hear the wind? It's beautiful. All space is sacred space, not just the circle of the magician or the temple of the priestess, because it is my body. I am the mother of all living beings, and my love is poured out upon the earth. Go back to it. Earth. Adam and Lilith. Eve, not so much. Adam and Lilith were created of the dirt. Okay? You were created of the earth. The earth is created of all things. First there was, he created the earth, and then he created the creatures. Going back to conversations I have all the time, the whole universe lies within your DNA. But you're only using your conscious. You're wearing your parents' skin, part of it. You have so many they call it multi-dimensional layers to yourself. All life, all creation is sacred. This is true. This is a truth that you cannot challenge or change without diminishing yourself. You are not separate from nature. And that's what I was talking to him. His dog is a bully. His dog bullies me. He's like, don't let him bully you. I said, he's a soul, not a dog. And I'm not going to stand up to him in his space. I'm not going to, and that's what I told him. I was all things are sacred. You are not separate from nature or above it, but part of it. All life is equal. If the death of animals and plants are meaningless, then so are you. And you must honor the divinity in all things if you are to honor the divinity in yourself. And that's what sucked. I had to take my flowers, you know what I mean, my beautiful flowers that I had in my vase, and they wanted me to put them up in my altar. And I'm like, but they're going to die faster in the altar. They're so beautiful. But they'll die whole instead of falling over. The magician and the high priestess have spoken to you about your spirit, but know that you are also a physical being, alive and vital in my beautiful creation, able to see, hear, touch, taste, and feel. Everything is not a punishment or a fallen state in which the soul has become imprisoned in matter, but a wonderful gift to explore and enjoy. Powerful forces have united to make a gateway for your spirit to incarnate, grow, and transform. Your whole life is a sacred journey. And that's what I was telling everyone too. It's like, you guys don't know that you're reincarnated, that you've been here before. This is your first time. Everything is a first. I just know I've done all of this. I've been on Earth. This time is a different time. So everything, we wash our clothes different. This is a new way of washing. This is a new way of talking. This is a new way. Everything is new. When you realize that, you're not afraid of new ways. But ultimately, it's like, get out the way. I know. Hold on. Holy Spirits. This is a whole experience for you, and you can experience as much of it as you're willing to experience without limitations. Your only limitations are your fears and your perceptions on what you can and can't do, based on your skin color, your age, your height, your sex, your weight, your creed, whatever. You have these beliefs that you can't do such things. I'm here to encourage you and tell you you can do such things, and you can have, a multitude of life within this life. Going back to my bunk-ass celebrities, it's like, are you ready to be something else? You've been a rapper that's all you've done your whole life. All you've done is drive cars. All you've done, you can do it, but, you can do it, put your back into it. But there's more that can be done. There's more life to live. It doesn't have to be the same life every year. And it doesn't even have to be like that every week for me. All right, the upright meaning. The lady, or the empress, is Mother Nature and reminds you that you are a child of Earth. She is the creative power within all of us. Your body is a precious gift of the Mother, one which enables you to experience the beauties of the world and its simple pleasures of life. How does that work? Humans are part of Earth. All the animals that are here, it's all Earth. You can't take this shit ain't somewhere else. If you want to have the Earth experience, you have to put on an Earth body. The Earth body is made up of Earth. It only works on, you could take it to other planets, but you got to wear all this geeky shit and, alter your earthly body to go to other bodies or to other planets. You came here to have an earthly experience. The Earth is within the body. But it's just, your body is a precious gift from Mother, which means Earth. Meaning, you're a seed of Earth. If you were born on another planet, you're not going to come in this body. But that body will be the perfect body for that planet. It'll be part of that planet where that body is tapped into that planet. Your body is a precious gift of Earth, one which enables you to experience the beauty of Earth and its simple pleasures of life. And you may gain great peace and fulfillment from spending time outside in nature or by working with plants and gardens. It really is. You're part of Earth. You really love Earth. You want to be, oh gosh, and that's Earth Day is coming up. Everybody's birthday, and here comes freaking little Dicky and shit. You are part of a wider, that's what's so funny. Have you guys seen that video? He talks about all the connectiveness of Earth, and then he's all, and there's Kanye West, meaning he's not even part of this planet. You are part of a wider world and a wider community and bear responsibility towards them. And that's what I did. I put all kinds of, I left all kinds of offerings for the birds and for the squirrels before I left. This card speaks of wisdom and recognizing that all cycles of life are equally valid and all things have their season. This involves recognizing the time to act and a time to wait patiently for things to mature. And that's it. I'm all excited, but I'm not ready. It needs to mature, and that's where it said you need to reflect. You need to sit down and look into, okay, enough with the songs. But you need to look into your cup and see what it is, you know what I mean? In a reading, the lady represents mothering and growth in its wildest sense. This may be the birth of a child, business enterprise, or creative project. I'm in all of that. She brings harmonious, creative, and successful phase in your life, full of beauty and pleasure. Relationships with family and friends are happy and loving. The lady also indicates good health. Awesome. Reverse meaning, you are not using your talents and abilities to the fullest, and you feel as though you are stagnating, but the block is within you. The Great Mother is always all-encompassing source of life. Oh God, he's coming back into my energy. She exists within you and without you, and is nurturing flow of... Hold on, he's in my energy, bro. My son's passed out. That's nice. They said it was nap time. He literally went night-night. That's cool. I told you, my car is comfy, bro. There's no reason we can't just be, like, totally chilling. Sorry, he came all in my energy. The Great Mother is all-encompassing source of life. She exists within and without you, and her nurturing flow of life is always available to heal, balance, and vitalize. Oh, God, I'm in my Empress. In the sense of, they all need it. They need it. He needed it. I can feel it. We sat out and had coffee. It was a beautiful day, but in that sense of, you go back to what is it the time that I spend with you? Each and every one of you collectively or individually. I'm spending time pouring in love to you. I'm kicking your ass, but I'm raising you up. I don't really kick their asses so much, I didn't really kick his ass so much, but in the sense of, I'm loving you, and I'm inspiring you, and I'm encouraging you, and I'm pushing you. And people need that. It's kind of what I got out of it. I don't know. I just saw us sitting there and me loving him and how he needs that. They all need that. They need somebody. As soon as it said the Great Mother is all-encompassing source of life, I saw the vision of, I was like, he's in my energy. Oh my God, he's in my energy again. Hold on. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to reject this or what's going on. I can feel it again. I don't regret loving anyone. I don't regret anything. Going back to it, it's like, it's saying right here, where did this all start? It said something to punish something. She does, I don't know. The block is within you, right? Meaning, I didn't block him. And I'm not talking to him. He's depriving himself of a relationship with me when he knows that now it has to be a different relationship. In essence, he just has to force himself to change and be a better person when dealing with me. If he doesn't, then he can't deal with me, and it's more loss to not deal with me than to deal with me. And that goes to all of them. It's like, you and your big fat egos and shit. And goes back to me too. I enjoy our conversation. If your skin didn't have to get in the way and I had to flare up my ego and cut your fucking, your tip off all the time, we could actually just enjoy ourselves. But it's always this fucking dance of the fucking mind, mind power and mind games and shit like that. Going back to, the block is within you. There's nothing stopping you but your own fears and limitations. The Great Mother is all-encompassing source of life. She exists within you and without you, meaning you can give in, and that goes back to that compromise card. You can give in, And her nurturing flow of life is always available to heal, balance, and vitalize. And that's what it is. It's like you could just kind of, you know, put your fucking pride down, apologize, and explain yourself and go forward. Or you can sit there and hold it all in, like, you know, and suffocate yourself with, you know, self-sabotage. Am I talking to him or you or everyone? There's always a lesson to be learned. She does not judge or punish, only loves. Try to see your life experience not as positives or negatives, gains or losses, but just as things that are. And that's what I try to tell you. These are just things. Like, that was a crazy experience. I'm not going to hold on to that experience forever. There's more to experience. But yeah, it was a crazy experience. There's more experiences to be had. You don't have to hold on to so many of them. You really don't. You know? If you have relationship problems, you must look at your own behavior. You may be unreasonably possessive. Me? Possessive? Ha. Not allowing your loved ones to change or grow through fear of losing them. That's not me. They're talking about you again. As far as possessive, I love you because am I possessive? I really want a definition of this word. I want a definition of this word. Are you possessive over me? Depending on the surrounding cards, the Lady Reverse can indicate problems with your fertility. Well, they talked about that in your last read, and your impotency. I don't want to talk about your problems there. We talked about it. What is it? Your lack of love. You're unfeeling. It's just a feeling. And that goes back to your happy pills and your psych pills. If you're taking a medication to turn off your feelings, you're turning off the feeling. You're probably turning off good and bad. And what is it to feel bad? You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I got to deal with, I spent like 2 years dealing with nothing but bad feelings. A lot of them are just annoying. There's a lot of feelings. But to turn them all off? Nah, bro. That's where I came from. I didn't even know what feelings were. Like, oh, God. And some of them are not so horrendous. They're not so terrible. Some of them really are not so comfortable, but they're just feelings, and you'll feel differently about it. You can always, they change, they fluctuate. All right, what's the spiritual work at hand? The Four Swords. Do you know what this means? It means rest. I don't know how many times they got to tell us. Are you listening? Are you pushing real hard to do something? Oh, my son is snoring. I'm gonna curl up next to his ass. I went to the Lord, which is the Emperor. Four Swords. Ooh, a feather fell out. I thought I put all those away. Four Swords is a truce. All right. I'm just going to read the upright meaning. You have had a traumatic time, but this card indicates a period of calm, stepping back, during which you would recharge your physical and mental strength and reassess your priorities before returning to the fray. Whether this card relates to an illness, a work stress, quarrels, or relationship breakdowns, you need this breathing space, so don't try to fill it with any activity or make any important decisions at this time. This card comes as a warning that should not be ignored. Okay, going back to the people that asked me what's the difference between tarot and oracle. I'm reading the tarot as oracle. The first thing I said was, this says rest. It says that you need to take a rest. I'm giving you oracle. I gave you the oracle cards, which backs up the tarot, or in essence gives you more. You know what I mean? What do we need to do? We need to be flexible, is what I said. And then we got the sacred cup, which is it's all aligning. You know what I mean? It's all a full alignment. It doesn't matter where I pull it. The story is the story, and I walk the story. You know what I mean? In essence, I don't walk it. It's just I feel it. I fucking feel it. And I'm moved by the energy. So I tell you what the energy is doing to me. And I bring you the cards as confirmation of what it's hitting me. I'm the highest level. And what's coming to you. Meaning, this is what's upon you. But if you don't harness the fact that you need to rest and, retreat and repose, like all the messages are saying, then it doesn't apply to you, and you're not going to resonate with the next fucking reading. Or at least, not the upright. Reverse meaning. The Four of Swords reverse indicates an enforced seclusion no, you're getting locked down anyways. Enforced seclusion rather than a voluntary one. This may be an exclusion from social group you were part of, an end to a relationship, an illness, or even imprisonment. And that's what it is. I have nowhere to go. I'm in my own little place. It's a happy place that I've made a happy place, but it's my place. And there's, this is the place where I'm at. And that's where it is. It's like you take time to sit in your little time out. And that's what I said, especially on a Monday. That's what I told him. I was like, I want to work, but God wants me to sit on a Monday with my, with my feelings and all that good stuff. And on a Tuesday, he gives us strength. We're all in our Mars energy. So, just kind of got to know the flow. So what's the outcome? If we do what you say, the Wheel of Fortune. That's not very encouraging to those of you that have planted some bad seeds. But let's talk about the Wheel of Fortune. In my card, in this book, it's called the Word, because it's how everything is weaved together. It's not the universe, it's not the world, because that's the universe card, but it's called the Word. Okay? It shows how everything is weaved together. Okay? Upright. This brings positive, sudden change into your circumstances, which I told you I felt, even if they may not seem like it at the time. And that's it. I just landed in. That's what I told my daughter. I was like, it's going to take me forever to unpack all that shit, get rid of that shit, and pack up all that shit. She's like, what if they call us before that? And you don't even have to. You just put it into a new place. I was like, I fucking love that. You keep speaking that kind of good shit. Anyways, I had to pack my shit. But in the essence, that's what it is once you get comfortable, it's time to go. Meaning I just unloaded all this shit, got it all nice and clean and shit. Before I know it, it's going to be time to go. You might lose your job only to find a better one. Leave a relationship to meet someone who makes you happy, for example. And that's what's happening. All right, I got to be honest. The lift car. We're getting towards the end of this. I got to be honest. If we're going to get my car running, that car only serves a purpose. It doesn't really make me money. We live out of this car in the sense of it gives me an opportunity to, go around because we're not going around in this car. But I'm just saying, things are shifting. They're very much shifting. Leave one relationship to meet someone who makes you happy, for example. That's it too. We left a bunch of relationships, so somebody else is going to come in and entertain us for a while. They might not be the one, bro. Who knows who that one is? But anyone we entertain them because they're the one for that moment. We want them to be that one forever, but, a moment is not forever. This is a good time to take risks as they are likely to pay off. Chance meetings and events can favor you. Make the most of it as things can change again. Don't take it for granted or get cocky. Change is one constant in life, and the Word brings us the wisdom to accept it. And I told you, right now the sun is beaming on me again. You know what I mean? It's like super 70 degrees and beaming. But that's just the change and the change of the season. And we go by the wind. So literally, as it gets colder, they're going to shove us into another den. And we are totally rhyming again. Okay. The Word brings us the wisdom to accept it. All things have a season, and all things pass. And that's what I shared on Sunday, was the birds. To everything turns. There is a season, turns. As the wheel turns. We're going into a new season. I told you I pulled out my new oil, which was embolic, and I pulled out my bridge, which is me in my embolic. It's all of extra, read all about it kind of shit. I've been telling you about all that bullshit. It's a first light. We're getting filled with light about what's to come. But there's still some dark days. Remember what I taught you. Remember me, though we have to go. And I'm taking a fucking vacation too. I told you that. I know it. I'm taking a vacation. Not this week, but soon. I am. And we're going to start a new enterprise. I think I'm going to go hit up TikTok, since that motherfucker's on the fucking block. We're going to do that because they told me that like last season to do it before they shut it down, and then it didn't happen. So we'll probably start a TikTok too, along with all this music and everything else we got going on. You're like, how are you going to do this? Miracles, bro. God's going to do all things. Why would he make me excited about something you know what I mean? He makes me excited about the things to be. You're worried about the things that you can't control. Stop worrying about those and let God take care of those so you don't have to worry. Let's see. The word asks you to accept responsibility for the choices you've made and the circumstances that they have brought you to. This card can be a period of self-discovery when you begin to understand the patterns in your life. That's the most important part, is understanding where you are so you can break the pattern, the wheel. To break your karma, you have to actually understand it and learn it. Why do I always go for this type of person? Why am I always in this type of situation? Why do I say these things? This is the self-awakening, dude. The self-healing journey is where you're constantly questioning yourself. Not in a judgmental, like we said, going back to the Empress, but in a loving way. Help me understand myself. Right? I'm getting so hungry. I'm so ready for lunch right now. I packed up some lunches and I got some shit in the car. I'm ready. Reverse meaning. You feel at the whim of negative forces beyond your control. It might seem like bad luck, but the chances that are happening are inevitable, a result of your past actions. And there's no... Wow. They showed me Marshall. Russ, they showed me Marshall and then they showed me you. He did the same thing you did and it didn't get him a Grammy. Are you bothered that you didn't get a Grammy? I guess he probably is. Who cares? Oh my God. Are you going to work harder next year? Oh my God. Oh God, my stomach hurts. I need a sandwich. All right, but all things change that are happening all the changes that are happening are inevitable and a result of your past actions, and there's no point in resisting them. To welcome change is a liberating experience. This is not a good time to start a business, look for a new job, or begin a relationship. I don't even want to read the last card, but I'm going to because it's going to tell you, again, the same shit that all the cards tell you. I want to show you my feather. This one made it out. So this one's going to go in the altar. Do you see it's a heart? That is so pretty. I didn't notice that till right now. Isn't that beautiful? It's going to go in the altar in the window because the other ones I put away. He is so sleeping comfortably. I want to curl up next to him. I just want to cuddle my son. Dude, there was no way I would be able to cuddle a 12-year-old son if I didn't sleep in the car next to him. Like, get the fuck off me, bitch. Get out of my room. His room would smell like fucking socks and Pop-Tarts or something. Okay, one last card. Let me pull myself out of meditation. We're going to go to the Notorias. It's everything in one, all in one. What do we got? What number is that? 53. I can't read any of that. I'll read it in the card that I'm reading. That looks like a cooler version of the chicks we were already looking at. 52, 53. God who humbles the proud. Oh, bitch, be humble. Oh, Jesus Christ. Invocation. Oh, man, that's a weird word. Cognavi domini kia aquitas judi tua it in vitavin tut hasu. Oh, wait a minute. Humastivai me. I don't know. I don't think I got that right. Nael enables. That's Nael. That's her name. Nanel. Nael. Nope. Not Nael. Nope. Nanel. There we go. Enables us to contemplate the divine world, leading us to become a veritable tabernacle that will... I'm just like, what? A veritable tabernacle that will spur on us onto communication, inspiring us for difficult work or decision, the prompting us to research, study, or meditate. Its energy, however, will become stern and rigorous if aware of our newly acquired abilities. We exercise uncalled for self-confidence and excessive pride. Oosh. Characteristics that will lead to work grinding to a halt, stifled by your egos. It's the number 53, the principalities. It's the 9 of Pentacles. Ew. The planet is the sun. It's all in your face. Truth. Masculinity. Sign is Sagittarius. Erotastic and 9 of Pentacles. Let's find out what that means. Does anybody know what the 9 of Coins is? I don't know. Not off the top of my head. I'm not a tarot reader. I just read it to you. I'm not going to pull the card. I'm just going to find it in here. Princess of Pentacles, 10. 9 is gain. The Nine of Pentacles is an auspicious card and always brings reassurance in a reading. Everything is flourishing, including your finances, health, and relationship. You have worked hard and made many sacrifices for your success and independence. Now you can afford to relax and enjoy yourself more. Take pleasure in the fruits of your labors and the finer things of life. Have some fun. You know, they're all... I feel like, you know, I told you, it's all good things are coming. But we just need to sit still and just kind of take this time to, you know, ride the ride. Ride the wave. Let the boat land wherever it's going to land. We don't know where it's going. I don't know. We've boarded a plane. We're going through a new reality. We got to wait. Reverse meaning. You'd like to relax and enjoy yourself, but you're not able to. I'm totally chilling. I'm thinking like nachos. I feel like I want some nachos. You have not been as successful as you wish and needing to carry on working hard, even after you begin to find it a struggle. For the sake of your health, find a way to slow down a little and look after yourself better. Well, that's confirmation. They told you over and over and over. What are we doing? Today is self-reflection, bro. You're going to rest. You're going to be sat down. You know what I mean? You need to take care of yourself. Could it last longer than today? It definitely could. It probably should. And, you know, and by God, you know, so be it. You need to take time for you, as much time as it takes. You know what I mean? Sit down with yourself and don't get up until you feel like it. And if you only want to get up to take a shower, then only do that. If you only want to eat a meal, then only do that. If you only want to lay down, then only do that. Only do you. And let God take care of everything else. And He'll tell you what to do next. And if you're like me, He's going to tell you all kinds of great things. But don't start moving until He tells you what to move on. All those things will come to be. You just got to make sure that you prioritize them according to the flow of energy. Right now, all we're doing is resting. Can you hear him? He's snoring. I'm going to go get some food while he's laid out. And then I'm going to curl up with him and see what's up with my daughter and kind of go from there. As much as I want to do whatever I want to do, God's got a plan, and His plan's obviously to chill. Love you guys. Laters. Bye. Oops.